Hi, everyone. Welcome to the, monthly Envy marketing questions video podcast live stream. Sorry, we just started realizing that we're just gonna put the audio in a podcast version. So if you're listening to this in the car or via podcast, then we do a live stream on our YouTube channel. About once a month, where we just answer video marketing questions. If you don't know who we are Envy Creative. We're two of us from Envy Creative. We have a bigger team, but they're not on the live stream / podcast. So we answer questions about video production, video marketing, video advertisements. We make commercials here at Envy. I am Mike.
I'm Tim.
And we're two producers here at Envy Creative. So we're just going to jump right into questions. If you have any questions, feel free to email us or put your question in the comments or just get in touch. All right, so let's jump right in. Mm-hmm. So what is the most innovative advertisement you have seen? For me, I think it was the Old Spice commercials with where they're all done in one take. The hello ladies. Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was really innovative because it was very random and funny, but at the same time, they did it all in one take. I saw some behind the scenes of them doing it, and I don't know. It was just
it's a lot of practical effects and timing and stuff.
Really innovative. Yeah.
I think anytime you do a single take ad of any kind, it's like pretty remarkable. I love that. I think for me, it's funny, when you first said that, I actually didn't think of commercials. I thought of like film marketing, and like I think I love like the viral marketing stuff, where they really play their advertisements up in the real world, like something like the Cloverfield movie had like insane viral marketing, like weird ads like for advertising a Japanese like slushy drink that was loosely, stuff like that. They did it too for The Dark Knight also, but I love when, not just for movies, but any like TV shows or products in our case, like when they find a new and innovative way to sort of tackle the advertising route. They try to find a way to either implement it in the real world or make you kind of go on a scavenger hunt of sorts and figure out, how this thing is advertising to you. But yeah,
we were just talking about that the other day with Charlotte. Remember, she was saying like doing where it's like the character like has a Twitter account and like tweets and stuff,
totally.
As like
it's
part
like
of marketing.
It's like when the Blair Witch movie came out, they like made all those people real like IMDb pages, and then,
really?
They disappeared and said that they were not they hadn't been seen.
Oh dang!
Yeah, so in that, spoilers, I guess, for a movie that's 20 years old now.
Right.
But anyway, yeah.
All right.
Good question.
Good stuff. Yeah. Okay, next question is how do you make stop motion videos on YouTube? Well, you can't really like make them on. Well, you might be able to. There's this YouTube like creators app. I don't think it can do that, but pretty much you have to make it with like a camera. Mm-hmm. And I guess there's two ways to make it nowadays because we don't have like actual video like tapes. You just have memory cards and stuff. I guess you could like just roll the camera and then do your stop motion and then do like every, you could just kind of cut it like to drop all the frames except every fifth frame. The traditional way of doing it is you have a camera set up on a tripod, you move something and then you snap a picture, and then you move something and snap a picture. What are some like recent movies that have done that?
There's actually the last couple of Wes Anderson movies were stop motion, like Fantastic Mr. Fox, Island of Dogs, or Isle of Dogs.
Did you see the Island of Dogs?
Not yet, I haven't.
Or Isle of Dogs, yeah.
But
Fantastic
those are,
Mr. Fox was really good.
Oh, it's great, yeah. Just be prepared. Hopefully you know this already if you're asking this question. You're in for a very long journey, my friend. Stop motion takes forever. Actually, if I may throw in my 2 cents, I started filmmaking with stop motion. When I was a kid, I used to do little Lego movies and make them walk and turn their heads. And Lego Star Wars was big, so they had lightsabers and stuff. But it is very time consuming. There's a really great Parks and Rec bit where he's working on a claymation thing and he thinks it's way longer than it is, and it's like it's like 5 seconds long.
Because you have to remember that every 24 pictures equals 1 second.
1 second of film.
So actually, when I was younger, I tried stop motion with like my action figures and stuff, but it took way too long. So pretty much I ended up like taking an action figure and like just filming it in a way where like you couldn't see my hand.
Yep.
So he was like,
Yeah, you find the shortcuts.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Stop motion though has like such a cool, like when it's done correctly, it has such a
Right.
cool movement and like
or like the Kobo or
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What was it? Kubo on the
Kubo.
2 strings.
Yeah. That was really good.
Yeah, great. Yeah, any of the Leica Studio stuff they did Paranorman and what was it, Coraline and stuff. Yeah, they make really great stuff. But again, just be prepared to sink in probably couple weeks if you're doing a little short film. It's going to be a lot of shooting, and then like Mike said, depending on how you cut it, it's a bit of a process. So anyway, good luck because it's awesome, and if you can do it, you're going to have a really cool thing under your belt.
All right, next next question. What do I need to get started in video production? Well, you need a camera because it's video, and I mean, if you have a phone, like a modern cell phone, pretty much like you have almost everything you need to get started. Like you have your camera, you have, okay audio coming from the phone. And yeah, I mean, if
you can
you're
even edit it on your phone too.
yeah, exactly.
iMovie or any other apps,
yeah, I mean, so pretty much if you have a modern phone, you have everything you need to get started in video production. Just, watch movies, watch maybe some, tutorials online from like Film Riot or did you see that Indie Mogul is back? Yeah, the Ted from Aperture, he's hosting it now.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, so they brought it back. I was
There
like,
you go, another resource
yeah. So
for it,
Indie Mogul, which has been off the air for probably like 10 years.
I almost forgot about it until you mentioned it.
Yeah. So they're back and they're doing some
Very
cool
cool
stuff. Yeah,
very cool.
So yeah, you probably have what you need.
I feel like we always preach it up too on this show, but like Mike and I use YouTube so much for not only resources, but just like knowledge base, because there are so many people out there that likely have tried what you're trying to do and hopefully documented it. And we've talked about tutorials before and how you don't have to sit there and watch a 2-hour tutorial. A lot of people make them in 10 minutes or less and pretty comprehensive know-how of what they're talking about. So a lot of stuff out there for free that you guys can cash in on if you don't have the knowledge already.
Or, other route, you can take some classes or whatever.
Yeah, if you're in college or even high school, there's video production stuff, yeah.
All right, next question. How do you promote one's business?
Ooh, good question.
Well, we are a video production company that makes commercials, so we're kind of biased, but at the same time, stats have shown that video ads and video content converts way more than text, way more than photos, way more than, maybe not more than GIFs. GIFs are kind of funny.
Well, maybe speak to like the Amazon page recently. Like
videos, so like one of the things that Amazon's been doing lately is they got in touch with all of their merchants and all of their vendors and pretty much said, hey, we want to really push video. So if you have a video on your Amazon product page, then you will rank higher and for results and stuff. So a lot of people are really starting to, double down on getting videos done for their projects and products. So,
yeah, and I was going to say, we don't dabble in this too much, but obviously social media is very important. Doing social media ads, if you have the resources financially for it, it's a good idea to choose a good target audience.
Live streams and podcasts are good too.
content.
Yeah, just gotta keep pushing it out.
Keep cranking it out.
Yeah. All right.
Good question.
Okay, next question. Do you think that YouTube will die out soon? I would say no.
People thought it was. People thought it was not going to amount to anything.
Yeah, that
like
was
early 2000s. People were like, "Man, this is a little video." I think people thought it was like a World Star where you're going to share like fight videos and stuff,
or like E-Bombs World.
Yeah, like memes and funny things. But it's like, no, man. As we just said, YouTube has evolved, and I think it's going to continue to evolve.
YouTube is. I'm pretty sure it's here to stay. I mean, they have like YouTube TV now, where you can watch TV shows and movies on YouTube, and they have like YouTube Music, where it's like a Spotify competitor.
Yeah.
So I think
it's owned by Google too, so it's like
it's like a subsidiary of Google, and I mean it's the third biggest website. I think Google's first, Facebook's second, and YouTube's third. But it's the biggest. People use it as a search engine, and so do I. Where if I need to learn how to do something, I'll normally go to YouTube and type in like, how do you blah blah blah, before I'll type into Google how do you blah blah blah, and because I'd rather see a video than like a text article. And
I feel like, especially, you briefly mentioned it, but like with all the different platforms now that they have available for distribution of people's films and stuff. Like you can go on YouTube and rent movies,
Yeah.
like right now. And a lot of studios are even considering doing same day distribution on YouTube as they do theatrically. So
nice.
you'll be able to watch the movie at home instead on your Apple TV or whatever. So yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere.
But still go to the movies.
Support your cinemas. Yeah,
exactly.
What am I in the UK? Support your cinema.